So I am Alyssa, and I am excited to look for people who want to talk about books. I read every kind of romance out there. It really has to have a happily ever after. And really, there does have to be some sort of, challenge that is not necessarily a triangle. They're not my favorite trope. It's not that a triangle is a problem. I just really prefer the challenge to come from something else. Fantasy, so romantasy is one of my favorites. Of course, that's a new phrase, romantic fantasy, I suppose. Also love contemporary romance, thriller romance. I cut my teeth on Anne McCaffrey and Pern, original fantasy. My favorite books were always the ones with a little bit of edge of romance. Mercedes Lackey, also wonderful romance. The romance wasn't the whole story. I loved those books, and I am really still looking for the people who are out there reading those kinds of books still. I'm in the new spaces too. I loved Empyrean Fourth Wing, was one of the best books, that series, one of the best series I've ever read. The portrayal of disability in that series was phenomenal. I try to veer away from books that are a little too vulgar or a little too much violence. I don't mind it if I can skip ahead, but spice is okay. Just finished reading Julie Soto's Not Another Love Song, and it was phenomenal, and I was so surprised. I mean, I've read a lot of contemporary romance over the years. Of course, Nora Roberts and Jude Devereaux and that earlier, and lately some of the newer ones. But this Julie Soto book really surprised me. It was virtuoso violinists who kind of had an enemies to lovers vibe, but it was just so well done. Plenty of spice, not gonna lie, but it wasn't uncomfortable or vulgar, and I really, really enjoyed the storyline. So I guess that's a little taste of what I'll be talking to on this channel as much as I can. I'm a huge coffee drinker or tea, and I read on Kindle. So you might hear me talking about my Kindle. I love my Kindle. So if those are the kinds of vibes you're looking for, join me on this channel, subscribe, let's talk. I will read the comments, I will respond. I would love to hear from all the people who kind of read the way I do.